This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station,
On your own
Texas,
side? Nah,
so
I don't know. Let me see.
I'm
I'm about to start the game, so I ain't really been paying attention. I think it's 4th and 3 or less. Yeah, unless you're down by 3 scores. If you're down 3 scores, it don't matter where you are. You can always go for it.
Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
How much you down by? Just 10?
So the Texas A&M Aggies kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Find some fresh air. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Sweet cut there. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Thought I can get it up.
Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Off the RPO, complete.
I was actually running it last year with him.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago,
I like that 5 wide that we were using.
They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama. Big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route 80 yards and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch in this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack. Still going to be tough to stop.
Throwing Reed. Got it in the middle. It's Horton.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Owens. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football.
They can't nobody say nothing in their chat.
Creative ways to get this guy out in the open field. Watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to
Piss
the
me off.
13-yard line?
It's a threads only
playbook,
time.
you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you.
I forgot how to do
was
shit.
blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught behind the line. It's Owens.
Word. My sister just did one, man. I need to schedule them because both of my parents
and
had
there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost it. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone.
What'd you say? Oh, they put you to sleep for it?
Through the end zone, and it'll be a touchdown.
Good. Hell no. Respect.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Handoff for Auguste. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. They'll run the option.
That was on me. Overran my.
He gets enough for the 1st down.
And I feel like the option
is tell this nigga he don't even be running this weak ass offense.
He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing.
John, he out here running Air Force Wing 2. I saw him last night and said, don't bring that to the league.
Just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
That should do not work.
They didn't get a push at
This is
all
not high
on
school
that one.
football.
It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Throwing Sellers. Working that wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up?
Yep.
You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Let's see what he can do with it. Made a defender miss. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The run inside. It's Owens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period.
My connection, man.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quick completion on the out route. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Reed. Catch in the middle. It's Owens. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
That last connection left him a little short of the 1st down, but in perfect spot to attack on 2nd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver.
Oh, my
Step
God.
behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
It's third and goal and third and long. Reed to the air again. Going for 6.
Golly, man.
Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is
got a little away from him, though.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out and back to the end zone. It's a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
On the option.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Now the toss.
So
Here's a
stupid.
room there. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Sellers. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Now here's Sellers. Throws to the wideout.
That's stupid. Why did it make me do that?
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Should made me
Well, I
come
think on
forward.
that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Goes to the option. The keeper on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Push ahead on the sneak.
Oh my God, that sneak's stupid.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
He's up to 51 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Reed. Oh, they're after him. Makes a catch. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love
they gotta let it go off that.
5 wide. Spread the formation.
I've been hit. I've been caught half a mile. They let me go.
Turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But
a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They wanted to finish, and that they did on the possession.
That's tough.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
You can't do no talking.
From their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Sellers on the play action. Oh, he wants it all. Upstairs, he's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Here's Sellers to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen.
You're supposed to refuse the blow.
Fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
They can.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
It's
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first.
Nah, they'd have to prove it in court.
2 left to work with before the half.
And they can't really prove it good without that breathalyzer. And actually, you should burp. That's what I was told, man. Like, if you burp, they gotta wait 30 minutes just for they're gonna do the thing.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut.
I heard that
Any
before.
defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal.
You're a fact.
What a disappointment. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Listen, I told that nigga, lab field goal. He's struggling.
Time to get one more snap before the half.
You're right.
They want to run this quarterback. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Tar Heels setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
Throwing Reed. Got him downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. That one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Running inside. It's Owens. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Is he telling on you? Right. Is he telling on you?
Play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Here's Reed to throw. Here's a heat. Finds his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Owens. Got a little press. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more for that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He does. Don't use them, though.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. You see my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops. It puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. He missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they
running back in at fullback.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Sellers. Right down the middle.
He down 3. He down 3 scores.
Get the ball back for its own great field position.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves.
3 people I didn't schedule.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Reed. Looking to the big tight end. He caught it. Touchdown, Aggies! And the punishment has been extended.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Skips through
the zones is easy to manipulate, but the defense still played better than last year.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Got me on that one.
Urgency's got to be big, right?
Snags it, and he's open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right.
It's because you ain't got the reps.
It was a short throw.
It's easy now.
Athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is
Dang, he broke the
matchup.
Oh my God.
Breaks the tackle, and he might have room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's
that
hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some
I won't
speed.
impress
Get it
with
in
him.
his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Throwing Sellers.
Give me that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Oh, shoot.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggie. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Wide open.
And this is
The check down.
what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big
He don't know his buttons. He ain't used to passing. He only been
points
practicing the run play.
yourself. Great play by the defense.
He don't know who the hell to
And
throw
they did
to.
tack on the extra point. It bounds through the back of the end zone. zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They go play action with Sellers. Quarterback feeling the pressure and down.
He tried to run play action from Maryland. I didn't even know they had play action.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're determined, right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
We'd love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting
I thought he was already like that again. I'd drop him back. Covered it everything.
Sellers from the gun on third down. Takes a shot. He's open on the right.
I knew he was running out there. I just couldn't play it right.
First down at the 43.
And man, it's really
Why
nice
he got
to
that
see
much
QB
time?
and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind him, and that
and the ball is free on the pitch.
You said what?
Those pitches, those laterals, whatever you want to call them, the more times you do those in a game, the more likelihood you have of putting that pigskin on the ground. They put it on the ground.
Yeah, no business pitching that.
It happens. It's going to be a part of the game, but it's also the part
Hell
of the
no.
game that the coaches
I turn that shit up.
get you to the sidelines.
Turning it on. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of
That's
efficiency
true.
on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Reed. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense
Dropped it
able
easy.
to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Got his man on the outside. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without.
So you still be using it, Brad?
Dropping back, it's Reed. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And it hasn't been much of a contest.
How much you lose to BYU by?
Overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's piled up 82 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want.
It's a bunch quad offset.
When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent,
Super cheap.
beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited,
I
and then
ain't
when
seen
your
it,
offense
man.
takes it down the field and does something with it, this
I ain't
offense
seen it yet.
better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Calls his own number. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
He don't. It's too funny.
third and long. King. Sellers. Pressure coming. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Punt the ball.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great.
He's just been in practice mode, I guess, Charlotte.
Not in sync.
He had to be practice mode without the defense out there.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Yeah, I won't even looking at it.
Quarterback making adjustments.
I had a one-track mind.
Throwing Reed. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage.
Those big tight ends, they got those big old paws, those big mitts, and you could tell he just threw one up in the air, snagged the football and pulled it in. Made it look easy with those big hands.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43.
I can't run it like him.
Back
Not yet, anyway.
It's Reed. Might be looking to run. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Number 6 wreaking havoc, boy.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
Oh, he good in real life then, right?
Kick is in the air.
Yeah, coffin corner.
They call it a
Hell
coffin
yeah.
corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing
Top them picking a draft.
right around the goal line.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely
He's
flip
tough.
the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got
No, you're wrong.
to do if they're gonna
You talking about Madden?
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They
Well-
understand the formations. It might be a run, play the
I thought you were talking about his brother.
And then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
Everybody's gotta
he was
pick
like a
him up,
72,
but they
wasn't he?
didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll keep it on the ground. At the 15, he's loose. They'll
They be
mark
shitting
it
on all the
down at
rookies,
the
man.
17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have.
I think the last year they had everybody rated high was that year that
I might think about maybe
Bryce Young came out.
and probably if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Rides the option, he keeps it. Maybe a crease. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10.
Oh, you got the Raiders?
gain.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to
That's
take the
funny.
game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Here's a give to Auguste.
I don't know how I got picked 2, but I'm glad for it.
4 on the play.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now on the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Here's Sellers to throw. Bringing the heat. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Nah, Freeze, he should have beat me twice last year. We only played twice, but he choked.
They've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations with this defense. They don't have to be aggressive.
He had the Chargers last year, right?
Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
He was cold, man. To me, his offense was nice.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position.
Nah, he was. He was cold.
Team to knock down the return man.
He don't like playing Jarvis, though. Jarvis was whooping.
Takes the field ready to get this drive going. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse. He'll off one deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
I love the QB here.
It's definitely too much.
He holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Right.
Good pickup on that play. Let's give him 9 on that one, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. And the Aggies with myriad options after that.
I had asked somebody how to pinch my line. I was like, what is going on here? This is stupid.
Again, it's Reed. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away with another.
And this is secondary. This defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you got to get bodies.
I got to appreciate this shit.
Wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
Reed. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but
I think I got mad because I got the Ravens.
I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Banks to grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Right, that's the last thing I'm thinking about is switch sticking when I'm in the heat of battle.
Lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Auguste. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this defense is
I can't believe he did
happy
his wing
with the
tee this
offense
whole
running the
game.
football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
They'll run the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Heck no. I need to look at this roster then.
Looking for room. It's McAllister. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down.
Quarterback can't throw it all.
Cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
And then the O-line stuff.
That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not.
No.
You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching